I started Powerwave in January 2014. That's when I started to have a finalised product. The idea has been around for a while that I've been trying to create over time. My background isn't within the fitness industry though. I was brought up in a very strong martial arts environment. My mother is she was the first woman to do karate outside of Japan. She's the highest graded woman in the world. And she really instilled within us all the teachings and philosophy from the martial arts world. And I kind of wanted to make that transition within to the fitness world and apply something that she instilled within us. One of the backgrounds that I have is I was heavily involved. I did 15 years of what we call Sambo, which is a Russian form of wrestling, submission fighting wrestling. And we used to train with various training devices, and we used to train with sacks and sandbags and that. And when my mother passed away, I was on a flight out to Egypt, so I just wanted to get away. And I used one of the cushions that go around my neck on the inflatable pillow device. And I fell asleep on this inflatable pillow, and it literally, as it curved around, I just thought, this could be an excellent training device, and that's how it was devised. And I came back on a new journey from that holiday and developed what we have today. The great thing about Powerwave and with the various classes, depending on what your goals are, it really is suitable for anyone. We've had classes of 50, 60 people, all of various degrees of fitness levels, but they're all able to get something out of the workouts. And the reason why is because it comes down to not so much the workout that they have to perform, but the repetition rate that they have to kind of achieve. And you're literally just faced with yourself. The only opponent you have is yourself. I'd recommend it for people starting over the age of 16. Really, taking it slowly and then building it up. The problem is obviously the younger you are, your bones are still developing, and you don't really want to have, be involved in a kind of weight training or a heavy weight training. The Powerwave is really just 3 different devices, and it really is what goals you have. If you're a lady and you want to put on size, maybe you want to get bigger legs or firmer glutes, or you want to be stronger, then you'd go up to a Powerwave, what we call a Spartan, which is about 12 kilos. If you are a male and you're trying to get slim and you want to tone up, still have some muscular definition, then you'd also go with the Spartan, but you'd be able to push it at different weights. If you are a lady wanting to lean up, you'd go with a Super, which is 7 kilos. And then if you're a male and you want to put on some serious size, then you'd go with the Beast. We put a lot of research and a lot of studying into it. The Powerwave is unique because it involves all the way to be centralized in the middle. So for example, if you take the 12 kilo Powerwave, we've been able to put it onto a machine, and we span it around really fast, and then when it came to a complete stop, we measured the force that it generated as it comes to a stop, and it almost uses like a pulley, like Hooke's law. And from a 12 kilo Powerwave, it can actually generate up to over 90 kilos of weight. It can actually increase 90 kilos of force. So you can imagine the fitter the person is, the faster he moves it, the more resistance it's going to create on the body. Like any training device, there's always going to be risk factors if you use it improperly. But with the Powerwave, it comes with all the videos which are online, all your workouts, all your nutrition plans, and it comes with instructions as well. So it shows you how to use the Powerwave correctly during the workout. And you have like a timeline there, you have visuals of people actually using it, and you try and keep up with them. So as long as you don't misuse it, or as long as you don't ignore an injury that you might have previously and you haven't consulted a physician to see if it's okay for you to do the movement, then it really is a risk-free kind of training device. We're always evolving. At Powerwave, we always want to bring in the next product. So at the moment, we've already evolved it within a year. We've gone from the 1.0 to the 2.0. 3.0 will be released at the end of middle of 2019. We're just going through the patency of how we want to do it, and it really will revolutionise. We're always wanting to revolutionise the next training device and what it can offer and what it can do for you.
I spent 7 years in the military, and that's where I got my fitness background. I left the military this year in March, but I actually started personal training in December. I've done numerous tours and stuff, and that's kind of where I got my discipline for fitness. and I think that's where a lot of people, why people come to me for that discipline side of life. I've been personal training for coming up to almost a year now. I do various stuff, I do boot camps, at home fitness, and now powerlifting.
I started off as a dance teacher actually, so I qualified in 2003 as an exercise to music instructor, but I was also running a street dance school, so I operated in numerous primary schools in this area, and then from there I decided that dancing wasn't really for me and I wanted to go back into more fitness-based activities.
I think really it's the functional side of life. It's not like where you've got some classes where it's all body weight, you're actually bringing a bit of weight into the scenario now, and you're building on the core strength rather than just trying to concentrate on push-ups, sit-ups, lunges, squats. There's actually a weight, and it's building that functional strength, and functional strength coming up in the world now because everyone needs it. When you've got a large person coming down to, when they're losing weight, they're not getting that core strength, and this is where that's bridging the gap really.
I think it's also really good because of the fact it's so short but really intense. It works on your stamina endurance as well. So, rather than kind of going on a treadmill for like 45 minutes, because of the fact that it's just so short, you can do twice as much as doing 45 minutes.
Training for the classes was absolutely brutal. The key thing that Jay always says is lead by example, and that fits in with my military background. So, you've done the course first, and now I went to the next one, and it was, we have every exercise and every workout that's there that's known at that point, because there's always new ones coming, but the ones that are known at that point, you have to do them all in that day. So you turn up at 8 and by 5, 6 o'clock you have to have that done. It's pretty intense.
I remember when I went on it and I was telling Sean about it, and I was like, you're going to absolutely love Powerwave. So I actually brought him along to the grip store in Bexley, and we didn't like me very much after that. It's probably one of the hardest things I've ever done, and physically experienced. I ate for days.
Pretty much in every area of the UK, there's about 9 or 10 locations at the minute that are teaching Powerwave, and then there's hubs that are opening up now. So you've got one in Bexley Heath, there's one opening in Essex soon, and there's going to be more popping up all over the place hopefully. Yeah, I'm Sean.
And I'm Veronica.
And we're from Powerwave, and we're here for Stripped Health.
Hi, I'm Jay Laville. I'm the founder of the Powerwave, and this is Stripped Health.